बोलिए श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। बोलिए श्री सरस्वती माता की जय। जय जय Sitaram. A cordial welcome to each and every one of you joining with us this morning as we engage in devotion on this most auspicious day of Basant Panchami, Saraswati Ma Jayanti, seeking the grace and blessings, paying obeisance, humble pranam, prostrations to the feet of Saraswati Mata, Goddess of learning, Goddess of knowledge, Goddess of speech, Goddess of talent. We humbly approach Devi Mata this morning with a great amount of humility, with a great amount of simplicity in our minds, with a great amount of faith, love, devotion to her lotus-like feet, asking Devi Ma to shower her blessings upon each and every one of us, especially our children, especially those who are in the stage of education, of learning. Those who are joining with us in puja this morning, please, if you do have flowers, take a flower in your hand. We all clasp our hands, we close our eyes, we bow our heads. We all focus our minds upon the beautiful form of Saraswati Devi as we do our opening prayer. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namah. Om Shri Saraswati Namaha. Om Shri Guru Charan Kamale Bhyo Namaha. Om Shamno Mitra Sham Varuna Shamno Bhavatu Aryamam. Shamno Indro Brihaspati Shamno Vishnu Rurukramam. Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayu Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Varishyami Ritam Varishyami Satyam Varishyami Tanmam Avatu Tarvaktaram Avatu Avatu Mam Avatu Vaktaram. Om Dhyo Shanti Antarikshagam Shanti Prithvihi Shanti Apah Shanti Oshadai Shanti Vanaspatay Shanti Vishvidevah Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvagam Shanti Shantireva Shanti Samah Shanti Redhi. Those who are performing puja, you chant your Rashi names in your mind. Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Vishnur Vishnur Vishnu Namah Paramatmane Shri Puran Purushotam Adya Shri Brahmano Nidvitya Paradhi Shri Shveta Varaha Kalpe Vaivasvat Manvantarim Ashta Vinashati Tami Kalyuge Kali Prathama Charani Bhuloke Jambudvipe Kanida Varshis Kabro Grame Baudhavatare शुभ मासे शुभ पक्षे शुभ तिथि अमुक नाम से मुक गोत्रम नाम हम दैहिक दैविक भौतिक तापत्रय इति श्री सरस्वती माता हवन पूजनम संकल्पम करिष्ये. Offer your flower. We now do Pavitra purification. We sprinkle the water around our altar area 3 times. Om Pavitraha Pavitro Va Sarvavasthangato Vapeva Yashmarit Pundari Kaksham Sabahyabhyantaram Suchi. Om Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu Shri Vishnu. We bow down to our altar 3 times, envisioning that we are bowing to Dharti Mata. Om Shama Shvami Parasparsham क्षमाशिले परात्परे रामकृष्णादिकानन्त्वं माता पृथ्वी नमस्तुते. We bow to the ground, we take our seats. Om पृथ्वी त्वयादृता लोका देवी त्वं विष्णुनादृता त्वं च धारयामां नित्यं पवित्रं कुरु च आसनम् इति आसनं समर्पयामि. आसन लीजिए, please have your seats. So at this time, devotees, we prepare ourselves to invoke the presence and blessings of Panch Mahadevta. As we engage in this devotion this morning, firstly, we contemplate, meditate upon Shri Ganesh Ji. Hari Om. Ekadantaya vidamahi Vakratundaya dhimahi Tanno Danti Prachodayat. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakote Samaprabha Nirviganam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Ganganapataye Namah. Om Ganganapataye Namah. Om Ganganapataye Namah. बोलिए श्री गजानन स्वामी के जय. We now contemplate upon Devi Mata in the form of Adi Shakti Durga Mata. Om Sarva Mangal Mangalya Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trayambike Gauri Narayane Namostute. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Samstita. Namastasyai 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 Namo Namah. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. Om Dum Durgaya Namaha. बोलिए श्री आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय. We focus our minds upon Shiv Shankar Bhagwan, that auspicious Lord. Hari Om Tat Purushaya Vidamahi Mahadevaya Dhimahi Tanno Rudra Prachodayat. Karpurgauram Karunavataram Sansarasaram Bhujagendraharam Sada Vasantam Hridayarvinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. बोलिए श्री महापति महादेव की जय. We now contemplate, meditate and prostrate upon the lotus feet of Sri Surya Narayana Swami. हाथ जोर बिनती करो सूर्य देव भगवान. दास आपनो जानि प्रभु करहु सदा कल्याण. आदिदेव नमस्तुभ्यं प्रसीदा मम भास्कर दिवाकर नमस्तुभ्यं प्रभाकर नमोस्तुते ॐ सूर्याय नमः ॐ सूर्याय नमः ॐ सूर्याय नमः। बोलिए श्री सूर्य नारायण स्वामी की जय। We now seek the blessings, presence and protection of that Supreme Lord in the form of Shri Mahavishnu Bhagwan. Shantakaram bhojagshayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gagan Sadrisham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalnayanam Yogibhirdhyanagamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavabhayharanam Sarvalokaikanaatham Om Namo Narayanaya Om Namo Narayanaya Om Namo Narayanaya। बोलिए श्री महाविष्णु भगवान के जय। We now focus our minds upon Saraswati Mata, Saraswati Devi, as we humbly seek her presence and her blessings today on this most auspicious day of her Jayanti. It is said that this is the day that Saraswati Mata incarnated in physical divine form to bless and grace each and every one of us. Ya kundendu tushar dhavala Ya shubra vastra vrita Ya veena varanda mande takara Ya shvet paramasana Ya brahmachut shankara prabhutibhir devai sara vanditam Samam patu saraswati bhagavati nishesha jadyapaha Om Venadhare Vipul Mangal Danishil Bhaktatinashini Viranche Harisha Vande Kirti Prade Akhilamanoratare Mahari Vidya Pradayani Saraswati Naumi Nityam Om Shweta Paramasana Devi Shweta Pushpo Pashobhita Shvetambhardhare Nitya Shveta Gandhanulepana Om Aim Saraswati Mataye Namaha Om Aim Saraswati Mataye Namaha Om Aim Saraswati Mataye Namaha। बोलिए श्री सरस्वती माता की जय। So at this time, devotees will be engaging in making offering to Saraswati Devi. So those who are performing puja at home, please join with us. Firstly, we'll offer water to Mother. Hari Om Gange Shayamuni Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalyasmin Sinidim Kurum Shri Saraswati Mata Argyam Padyam Snanam Samarpayami। We offer a chandan to Devi Ma. Om Shri Khanda Chandanang Devyam Gandhadhyo Samanoharam Vilepanam Surushreshtam Chandanang Prati Grihyatam Shri Saraswati Mata Chandanang Samarpayami. We offer a pushpa flower to Devi Ma. Om Malyadini Sugandheni Malyatadini Vai Prabhu Mahritani Pujartam Pushpani Prati Grihyatam Shri Saraswati Mata Pushpam Samarpayami. We offer Gandha essence. Om Gandham Grihan Devesh Deva Deva Dayanidhi Tvameva Jagatam Natistva Tvameva Jagatam Prabhu Shri Saraswati Mata Gandham Samarpayami. We offer light, deep arti to Devi Mata. Om Sajan Chavariti Sanyuktam Vahanina Yujitam Maya Deepam Grihan Devesh Trailokyam Timirapaham. Boli Shri Saraswati Mata Ki Jai. If you prepared a Naivedya, a prasad, to offer to Devi Mata, please hold it in your hands at this time. And firstly, we pass the water around it 3 times. Hariyo mandakinyastu yadvari sarva papaharam shubham Taridam kalapitam devam samyagya achmanyatvam tvayayati achmanyam samarpayami. We all now pray in our own words to Devi Mata today, Saraswati Devi. On this very auspicious day, we humbly ask you, Mother, to bless us with that divine knowledge, that intelligence that allows us to walk the right path, to do the right things, to make the right choices in our lives, leading us to ultimate states of peace, happiness, and contentment. Harihi Om Grit Pakvang Havishainam Payasham Shishrakar Nana Vidhan Naivedyam Shri Saraswati Mata Naivedyam Saras Samarpayami Om Tvadyam Bastu Govindam Tubhyameva Samarpyet Grihana Samukta Bhuktava Praseda Purushotamam. बोलिए श्री सरस्वती माता की जय. Touch your prasad to your murti, and touch to your heads, chanting Shri Krishna Arpanam. If you have flowers, tulsi leaves or neem leaves in your prasad, you can offer it while chanting Om Aim Saraswati Mata Namaha. Om Aim Saraswati Mata Namaha. Om Aim Saraswati Mata Namaha. We now offer water to Devi Mata. Om Sarva Papharam Devam Gangeyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanyam Chamaya Dattam Grihan Parameshwaram Shri Saraswati Mata Achmanyam Samarpayami. If you prepare the dakshina to offer to Devi Mata, you can offer it at this time. Om Nakapal Supal Maulavi Vanditangri Yugala Prabhu Hari Dakshinang Pradeshri Saraswati Mata Danam Dakshinaye Samarpayami. बोलिए श्री सरस्वती माता की जय। As is customary, devotees, at this time we will engage in singing praises of Gajanana Swami. So we all join our voices together. Matang Varana Nand Sarana Matang Varana Anand Sarana Mahadev Shiva Shambhu Nandan Mahadev Shiva Shambhu Nandan Matang Varana Nand Sarana Maya Vinashak Mushik Vahan Maya Vinashak Mushik Vahan Mata Maheshwari Bhavani Nandan Mata Maheshwari Bhavani Nandan Mahaganapate Mangal Charana Mahaganapate Mangal Charana Matang Varana Nand Sarana Mahadev Shiva Shambhu Nandan Matang Varana Nand Sarana Maya Vinashak Mushik Vahan Mata Maheshwari Bhavani Nandan Mahaganapate Mangal Charana Mahaganapate Mangal Charana Matang Varana Nand Sarana Matang Varana Nand Sarana Matang Varana Nand Sarana Matang Varana Anand Sarana बोलिए श्री गजानन स्वामी की जय. So at this time, devotees, we prepare ourselves to engage in mantra jap havan, and of course today our focus will be on Saraswati Devi. So we'll be chanting our 27 repetitions will be in her direction, but we'll also do all of our regular mantras that we normally do. So firstly, sit before our Havan Kund, and as I chant this mantra, we'll ignite the fire, inviting Agni Devta. Hari Om Bhurabhuva Swaha Om Bhurabhuva Swaha धयोरिवा भूम्ना पृथिवीवावरिं न तस्यस्ते पृथिवी देवायजनिं पृष्टि अग्निम् अनादम् अनादयादने बोलिए श्री अग्नि देवता की जय. Firstly, we pass the water around the fire 3 times. Om Mandakinyastu Yadvari Sarvapapaharam Shubham Taridam Kalpitam Devam Samyagya Achmanyatvam Tvaya Itihi Achmanyam Samarpayami. We now begin making our offerings at the recitation of Swaha, also chanting Swaha together. Harihi Om Shri Ganesh Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Ganganapataye Namah Swaha. Om Ganganapataye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Gaur Parvati Mataye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Shankar Bhagavan Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Agni Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Kalash Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Varun Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Mahalakshmi Mataye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Mahavishnu Bhagavan Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Namo Narayanaye Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Surya Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Chandra Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Mangal Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Buddha Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Brihaspati Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Shukra Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Shani Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Rahu Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Ketu Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Pranaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Panaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Samanaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Indriyaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Udanikaya Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Ishta Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Kul Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Sthan Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Gram Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Mata Pita Charan Kamlebhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Shantikut Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Panchpal Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Dasdikpal Devtabhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Adi Shakti Durga Mataye Namah Swaha. Om Shri Rundhati Devi Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Bhadrakali Devi Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Santoshini Devi Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Rudrani Devi Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Brahmani Devi Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Parameshwari Devi Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Ambike Devi Bhyo Namah Swaha. Om Shri Chandike Devi Bhyo Namah Swaha. We chant Bij Mantra of Saraswati Mata 27 times. Om Aim Saraswati Mataye Namah Swaha. 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 Om Aim Saraswati Mataye Namaha 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 Swaha. Om Shri Ramchandra Bhagavan Bhyo Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Krishna Bhagavan Bhyo Namaha Swaha. Om Hum Hanumate Namaha Swaha. Om Hum Hanumate Namaha Swaha. Om Hum Hanumate Namaha Swaha. We join together as we chant Brahm Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhurabhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yonah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurabhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yonah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurabhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyo Yonah Prachodayat Swaha. Mahamrityunjay Mantra. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukameva Vandanamrityurmukshyaamritat Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukameva Vandanamrityurmukshyaamritat Swaha. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukameva Vandanamrityurmukshyaamritat Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Shri Sarvadevta Devyo Bhyo Namaha Swaha. Shri Sarvadevta Devyo Bhyo Namaha Swaha. Shri Sarvadevta Devyo Bhyo Namaha Swaha. Final offering. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Mudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Sarvam Vai Purnagvam Swaha. Boli Shri Saraswati Mata Ki Jai. Now pass the water around the fire 3 times. Om Sarva Papaharam Devam Gangeyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanyam Chamaya Dattam Grihan Parameshwaram Shri Agni Devtachmanyam Samarpayami. Boliye Shri Satya Sanatan Dharma Ki Jai. So at this time, devotees will join in a bhajan praising Devi Mata, Saraswati Mata. While this bhajan is in progress, those children or anyone in fact who would like to bless any of your learning supplies, so any books that you would have, writing, pens, pencils, in the day of technology, laptops, iPads, etc., that you'd like to bless and have Saraswati Mata, bless these instruments of learning. And whilst we're doing this bhajan, you have a chance to gather those and have them ready. And we'll be doing that blessing shortly after this bhajan. So we join together. This bhajan, devotees, we are saying to Mother, Hey Andhiyara is hirday mein, Surka deep jalade maan. We say unto Mother that our hearts is enveloped in darkness. We are surrounded, encompassed in darkness. O Mother, Surka deep jalade maan. Light that light of knowledge Ignite that light of intelligence. Pervade our intellect, O Mother. Help us to make the right choices in life. You are that one of learning. You are that goddess of knowledge, the goddess of talent. We humbly beseech you today on this very auspicious and special day. We ask your grace and blessings, O Mother. सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ. I'm sure we all know at least part of this bhajan, so we all chant together to Devi Mata. सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ. सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ. रीत न जानो, गीत न जानो, प्रीत में जानो चरणों के. रीत न जानो, गीत न जानो, प्रीत में जानो चरणों की. रीत न जानो, गीत न जानो, ज्ञान नहीं अज्ञानी हो मैं, सच्ची राह दिखा दे माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ. सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ. सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ. पूजन अर्चन वंदन सब कुछ शब्द सुमन अर्पण माता. पूजन अर्चन वंदन सब कुछ शब्द सुमन अर्पण माता. पूजन अर्चन वंदन सब कुछ प्रेम खेला भेद तुम्हें, कर वरद हस्त स्वीकारो माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ. सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ, है अंधियारा इस हृदय में, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ, सुर का दीप जला दे माँ. सुर की देवी सरस्वती माँ, सुर का ज्ञान सिखा दे माँ, सुर सुर का दीप जलाने माँ, सुर का दीप जलाने माँ, सुर का दीप जलाने माँ, सुर का दीप जलाने माँ। बोलिए श्री सरस्वती माता की जय. So, I do hope that everyone has their learning instruments in front of them at this time. If you have flower or flowers, please take a flower in your hand. And we ask Saraswati Mata to bless these children, all these students, all who are trying to achieve an education, a learning. We ask Saraswati Mata to bless these children, to bless their intellects, to bless their minds, to accept all the knowledge that is coming towards them at all times. Each and every one of us, life is a learning experience. All experiences that come to us in life comes to teach us something. And with the blessings of Saraswati Mata, we are able to learn these lessons. So, even if we are not formally in an education system, we are informally in the school of life. As such, our learning instrument is our minds. So those students who have your learning instruments with you, open them. If you have musical instruments, you're playing music, you can open those as well, asking Saraswati Mata to bless your ability to play these instruments. And those of us who are in that school of life, we open our minds, we open our intellects to Devi Mata today, asking her to bless us, to guide us, and to instill in us that ability to entertain the right thoughts, to think in the correct way, to guide our lives, to guide our choices. Let us all pray to Devi Mata devotees. Jayati Jayati Jai Bharati Saraswati Jagadevi Jayati Amita Varadayini Suranar Muni Jana Sevi Jai Satvadini Shambhavi Vinavadini Amba Padma Priye Parameshwari Ek Tumhari Avalamba. We humbly reach out to your mother today, asking you to bless all these students, to bless all these children, to bless all these devotees. Jai Jai Saraswati Jagadamba Jai Jai Saraswati Jagadamba Karhu Matu Jani Aaj Vilamba Basi mam kanth dehu sarvani Basi mam kanth dehu sarvani Nij sut jani ek gyani Jagdambe maya Daya karo ma, ma Jai Sharade ma, ma Jagdambe maya Daya karo ma, ma Jai Sharade दय भक्ति करहु काज, पूरन दय भक्ति भरहु बोधि बल, विद्या शक्ति जगदम्बे मैया दया करो माँ, जय शारदे माँ,
जय शारदे माँ।
लहाओ विजय जग महायश पाओ, लहाओ विजय जग महायश पाओ, तब नित मातु चरण शिर नाओ, जगदम्बे मैया दया करो माँ, जय शारदे माँ,
जय शारदे माँ।
जगदम्बे मैया दया करो माँ, जय शारदे माँ, जय शारदे माँ। ओम सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी, विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। ओम सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी, विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। ओम सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी, विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। ओम ऐं सरस्वती माताये नमः। ओम ऐं सरस्वती माताये नमः। ओम ऐं सरस्वती माताये नमः। बोलिए श्री सरस्वती माता की जय। Bow to your instruments, bow to your books, whatever you have in front of you, bow to it, recognizing the presence of Devi Mata or Saraswati Mata in these instruments, in these books, devotees. That Saraswati Mata is there. This is why, when we are growing our children, and when we were growing up as children, we were taught always to respect your books. Isn't it? We are taught that you never cross your books. Not only religious books, but your school books. You never cross them, you never kick them. You always treat them with the greatest amount of respect, recognizing the presence of Saraswati Mata in these instruments of learning, in our musical instruments. We do not disrespect them. Right? Before we play, we pray. Before we play our instruments, we pray to Saraswati Mata, asking her guidance and her blessing. May she instill in us that talent to be able to play these instruments. And understanding, devotees, that the learning that we attain is not to say that I'm better than somebody else. This is a big thing. This is a big thing for us to understand, devotees. Very important for us to understand that the more that we learn, the more humble we should become. The purpose of learning is not to say, I'm better than the other person, or I'm better than this one and that one. No, devotees. The more that we learn, the more humble we should become, recognizing the scope and the vastness of the knowledge that is out there. How much knowledge is there? How much can we assimilate? How much can we accumulate in one lifetime? Recognizing that the power of this knowledge itself. And the more that we learn, the more we realize how much more there is to learn. And that in itself, devotees, should make us very, very humble. It should increase the amount of humility inside of us. If we are learning and it's increasing our pride, then devotees, we are learning in the wrong way. We are learning the wrong things. Learning should lead us to higher and higher levels of humility. Is that an oxymoron? I'm saying higher levels of humility. No, it's not an oxymoron. We should increase that level of humility all the time, devotees. Increase the level of humility, decrease the level of pride and prideful behavior. This morning I will not do any sort of discourse as such, because we all understand the importance of praying to Saraswati Devi, Saraswati Mata. Instead of doing discourse, we'll chant a couple of verses of beautiful bhajan. It was composed by Professor Hari Shankar Adesh. Very beautiful. He says, "O Mother, we ask you for one Vardhan." One Vardhan, what is this Vardhan? A boon, a gift. What are we asking? From Devi Mata, he says, "Mujhko naval uthan do." That, O Mother, give us a new awakening, a new understanding, a new way of thinking. Help us to improve, to become better, O Mother. This is the Vardhan, this is the boon that we ask from Devi Mata. Mujhko naval uthan do, Ma Saraswati Vardhan do. Mujhko naval uthan do, Ma Saraswati Saraswati Vardhan do, Ma
Saraswati Vardhan
Ma Sharade Han Sasini Vageshvina Varini, Ma Shardehan Sasini Vageshvina Varini, Mujhko agam swar gyan do, Ma Saraswati Vardhan do. Mujhko naval uthan do,
Ma Saraswati Vardhan do.
This verse we say to Devi Mata, Maya mujhe na thag sake. That, O Mother, may Maya never overpower us. May Maya never have control over us. Man moha mein na fas sake. That may my mind never be clouded by moha, by delusion, by illusion. Kar dur sab agyan do. O Mother, please remove the agyan, the ignorance from my mind. Ma Saraswati Vardhan do. O Mother, this is the boon that we ask, the gift that we ask. Maya mujhe na thag sake, man moh mein na फंस सके. माया मुझे ना ठग सके, मन मोह में ना फंस सके. कर दूर सब अज्ञान दो, माँ सरस्वती वरदान दो. मुझको नहर उधार दो, माँ
सरस्वती वरदान दो.
जीवन सारथी तेरी करो नित आरती हो सत्य जीवन सारथी तेरी करो नित आरती समृद्धि सुख समान दो मां सरस्वती वरदान दो मुझको नवल उदान दो मां सरस्वती मां सरस्वती वरदान दो मां सरस्वती वरदान दो। बोलिए श्री सरस्वती माता की जय. This last verse that we did, devotees, he says, Ho Satya Jivan Sarati, that O mother, may Satya, we all understand what Satya means, truth. Ho Satya Jivan Sarati, that may Satya be the charioteer of my life. May truth be the charioteer of my life. So what's the job of the charioteer? To guide the chariot. So may truth be the guide of my life. That we put truth in front. Put truth in front. Tere karo nit arati. That may I perform your arti every day. May I perform devotion unto you every day, O Mother. Samriddhi sukh saman do. That may I be happy, may I be prosperous, may I lead a good and honorable and righteous life. Ma Saraswati Varadanado. What a beautiful bhajan, devotees. What a beautiful composition. That if we can learn this, it's called a Saraswati Vandana. It's a prayer unto Saraswati Devi. And if we can learn this bhajan, devotees, and chant it and understand the meaning, understand what we are saying to Devi Mata, and sing with that feeling, sing with that love and devotion to Devi Mata, humbly each and every day asking her grace and blessings, devotees. What a beautiful life we can have once we are blessed by Devi Mata. So we'll do one more bhajan, and after this we'll go into our Arti, Saraswati Devi Arti. In this bhajan, we are asking Devi Mata to give us refuge. You who are that one who supports, you who are that one who protects. Each and every one of your devotees, we ask you for that protection, O Devi Mata. Jai Jagadishwari, Jai Jagadishwari, Jai Jagadishwari, Jai Jagadishwari, Mata Saraswati, Sharanagat Prati, Palanhari. Jai Jagadishwari, Jai Jagadishwari, Jai Jagadishwari, Mata Saraswati, Sharanagat Prati, Palanhari. Chandra Bimbasan Badana Biraje, Chandra Bimbasan Badana Biraje, Shisha Mukut Mala Galadhari, Shisha Mukut Mala Galadhari. Jai जगदीश्वरी माता सरस्वती शरणागत प्रति पालनहारे जय जगदीश्वरी वीणावाम अंगमि शोभा वीणावाम अंगमि शोभा श्याम गीत ध्वन मधुर प्यारे जय जगदीश्वरी माता सरस्वती शरणागत प्रति पालनहारे जय जगदीश्वरी This last verse says, Brahmanand mai das tumharo. That this bhajan was composed by a great devotee by the name of Brahmananda. And today we all become like Brahmananda. That he says, Mai das tumharo, O mother, that I am your servant, I am your humble servant, I am here to serve you. And I ask you one boon, I ask you one gift. De darshan par Brahma dulari. O favorite, O consort of Brahmaji, we ask you to bestow your darshan, your divine vision upon us. ब्रह्मानंद में दास तुम्हारो ब्रह्मानंद में दास तुम्हारो दे दर्शन पर ब्रह्म दुलारी जय जगदीश्वरी माता सरस्वती शरणागत प्रति पालनहारे जय जगदीश्वरी जय जगदीश्वरी जय जगदीश्वरी जय जगदीश्वरी जय जगदीश्वरी बोलिए श्री सरस्वती माता की Jai. Devotees, a wonderful day to engage in devotion to Saraswati Mata. I do pray and ask that grace and blessings of Devi Mata to be upon each and every one who have taken part today, each and every one who have dedicated themselves to Devi Mata in one form or the other on this very auspicious day, Basant Panchami. It's a day that we should never let pass in our lives without offering some devotion to the feet of Devi Mata. All that we have, all that we are able to do, devotees, whatever talent we have, whatever knowledge we have is through the grace and blessings of Saraswati Mata. Whatever we are able to do, through the grace and blessings of Saraswati Mata. And we always thank her, in every puja that we do. First we offer obeisance to Ganesh Bhagwan, Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Secondly, Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. We offer obeisance to Saraswati Devi. Every puja that we do, devotees, that we offer obeisance to Saraswati Devi. Saint Tulsidas Ji, in Ramayana, his first shloka, the first verse that he has put together, Varananam Artha Sanganam Rasanam Chandasamapi Mangalanam Chakartaro Vande Vani Vinayako, that I offer Vandana, I offer prayer to Vani Devi, Saraswati Devi, and Vinayako, to Ganesh Bhagwan. So firstly, he recognizes Ganesh Bhagwan, Saraswati Devi. This is the importance, devotees, of praying to Saraswati Mata. And we encourage our children. We encourage our children every day when they wake to offer praises to Saraswati Devi for blessing their minds to do very, very well and be very accomplished in their learning. So at this time, devotees will engage in our final arti, Saraswati Ma Arti. So those who are performing puja and you'd like to perform arti to Saraswati Devi, you can go to your altar this time and perform arti. If not, we all stand in reverence to Mother as we engage in her arti. Om Sajan Chavarti Sanyuktam Vahanina Yojitam Maya Deepam Grihan Devesh Trailokyam Timirapaham Chandravadani Padmasani Jyoti Mangalakare Maya ज्योति मंगल कारे सोहे शुभ हंस सवारे सोहे शुभ हंस सवारे अतुल तेज धारे ओम जय सरस्वती माता जय सरस्वती माता मैया जय सरस्वती माता सद्गुण वैभवशाली सद्गुण वैभवशाली त्रिभुवन विख्याता ओम जय सरस्वती माता ओम जय सरस्वती माता बाये कर में वीणा दाये कर माला मैया दाये कर माला शीश मुकुट मणि सोहे शीश मुकुट मणि सोहे गल मोतियन माला ओम जय सरस्वती माता ओम जय
सरस्वती माता
देवी शरण जो आए उनका उद्धार किया मैया उनका उद्धार किया पैथी मंथरा दासी पैथी मंथरा दासी रावण संहार किया ओम जय सरस्वती माता ओम जय
सरस्वती माता
विद्या ज्ञान प्रदायिनी जग में विद्या ज्ञान प्रदायिनी जग में प्रकाश भरो मैया जग में प्रकाश भरो मोह और ज्ञान तिमिर का मोह और ज्ञान तिमिर का जग से नाश करो ओम जय सरस्वती माता ओम जय सरस्वती
माता
धूप दीप फल मेवा माँ स्वीकार करो मैया माँ स्वीकार करो ज्ञान चक्षु दे माता
ज्ञान चक्षु दे माता
जग निष्ठार करो ओम जय सरस्वती माता ओम जय
सरस्वती माता
माँ सरस्वती की आरती जो कोई जन गावे मैया जो कोई जन हितकारी सुखकारी हितकारी सुखकारी ज्ञान भक्ति पावे। ओम जय सरस्वती माता।
सरस्वती माता।
ओम जय सरस्वती माता। मैया जय सरस्वती माता। सद्गुण वैभवशाली सद्गुण वैभवशाली त्रिभुवन विख्याता। ओम जय सरस्वती माता। ओम जय सरस्वती माता। ओम जय सरस्वती माता। बोलिए श्री सरस्वती माता की जय। If you have flowers, devotees, please take a flower in your hand. And we all clasp our hands, we close our eyes, we bow our heads. As we engage in this final pratana, this final prayer to end this morning's devotion, we humbly pray and ask the grace and blessings of Saraswati Mata to be upon us all today. As we have engaged in this devotion, this very special and auspicious day, we ask your Mother to accept our offerings and to shower us with your love, your grace, your blessing. We ask if we have done anything that is incorrect, if our offerings are incomplete, we ask your Mother to forgive us and to make this devotion complete and fruitful. Let us all pray, devotees. Harihi Om. Mantrahinam kriyahinam bhaktihinam janadhanam yat pujitam mamadeva devi paripurnam tarastu me. Om avahanam na janami visarjanam pujam chaiva na janam shamyatam deva devi. Tvameva mata shapita tvameva Tvameva bandhu shasaka tvameva. Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Om asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityurmamritam gamaya. हे सर्वशक्तिमान सचिदानंद निराकार निर्विकार सर्वधार सर्वेश्वर सर्वव्यापक अंतर्यामी अजर अमर नित्य पवित्र सृष्टिकर्ता को बारंबार नमस्कार है। हे परमात्मा, भविष्य वर्तमान दुखियों का कष्ट हरण करके सुबुद्धि को प्रकाश करके जिससे सबका मंगल हो। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Hari Om. We all know this bhajan, devotees. Let us all join our voices as we praise Mata. Tu स्वर की देवी, ये संगीत तुझसे, हर शब्द तेरा है हर गीत तुझसे। हम हैं अकेले, Mother, we are alone. हम हैं अधूरे, we are incomplete, O Mother. तेरी शरण हमें प्यार दे माँ. We humbly seek your protection. Shower us with your love, O Mother. हे शारदे माँ, हे शारदे माँ, अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ. हे शारदे माँ, समझे गुनियों ने जानी, वेदों की भाषा पुराणों के बानी मुनियों ने समझे गुनियों ने जाने
वेदों की भाषा पुराणों की बानी
हम भी तो समझे हम भी तो जाने विद्या का हमको अधिकार दे माँ हे शारदे माँ हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ हे शारदे माँ
हे शारदे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ
अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ अज्ञानता से हमें तार दे माँ। बोलिए श्री सरस्वती माता की जय, सियावर रामचंद्र की जय, पवन सुत हनुमान की जय, वृंदावन कृष्ण चंद्र की जय, उमापति महादेव की जय, बोलो रे भाई सब संतन की जय, सियापति रामचंद्र की जय। बोलिए श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय। जय जय सीताराम। आसन लीजिए, प्लीज हैव योर सीट्स डिवोटीज। This brings us to the end of today's devotion. Remember, tomorrow again we'll be engaging in our Sunday morning devotion. Tomorrow we will do all birthday greetings for this week past. I didn't get a time to prepare everyone's birthdays, so tomorrow we'll do all our birthday greetings. So if you happen to be, celebrating this week, so special birthday greetings and blessings to all who are celebrating. And tomorrow I'll have specific names available to me. So tomorrow morning at 10 as usual for our Sunday morning devotion. And do not forget, next week Saturday we'll be having a Ramayana satsang on behalf of Nirmala Hari Maharaj and Inar Maharaj for their departed, deceased mother, the anniversary. So they're hosting the satsang on behalf of this occasion. So they're inviting all of us to be a part of this with them. So once more, devotees, God's blessings, Saraswati Ma blessings upon each and every one of you. So continue to be safe. It's very, very cold again here in the Toronto area, and I'm sure other parts of North America as well. It's very, very cold. So those who are in the West Indies and warmer places, count your blessings today, right? And during these winter months. So God's blessings to each and every one of you. Continue to stay safe, be blessed until tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Jai Jai, Sitaram.